everybody. Happy Thursday. I am back with exploring the 1718 coverlet. Today I'm going to show a little bit of sewing together this block. I will say that this block is a little bit fidgety. The way I wrote it up in EQ8 and the way I actually decided to sew it changed in the middle. So I'm gonna have to go back and tweak the pattern before I actually release it as a portion of this homage to the 1718 coverlet. But I think she turned out okay. Some of the changes I made things not align as well as I would like. So that final version is going to be tweaked a little bit so that it aligns correctly. But I think she's very cute. I definitely went in honor of the Wicked movie coming out. I definitely went in an Elphaba direction and made my woman raven-haired and green-skinned, which for me, with green being my favorite color, is a faboo combination. But she's got her little full skirt here and her little apron top there. So I think she turned out pretty well. This is, I'll give you the details. I had changed the shape of her skirt midway through, so it's not as symmetrical as I want the final pattern to be when you guys are working on it. But I literally made some changes, I drew in some changes in the back, which made it not 1000% lined up the way it will in the system. So just doing it freehand is a little bit riskier, but that's okay. And then the hair, it was really thick up here. I made it thinner here. Well, in the quilt top, it's not going to matter, but those were just changes that I tweaked as I was doing it. And so that's why when you do it, if you're going to join in, it's going to look a little bit different and it will look a little cleaner, and a little more evenly spaced out across, more symmetrical. That's the word I'm looking for. But she's a cutie. I'm excited about her. Next week, I will probably do the man block, which is, her opposite, on the opposite sides of the quilt top. So I'll go ahead and put the video in here. yeah, there's a little bit about the video, and I'm excited to get this pattern added to the I think animals and people is the grouping that it's going to go into when I get that up onto the website. Tomorrow, look for my video on part 2 of creating in the Let's Make a Bag series. We're going to put the pockets and the handles on the bag body, and then next week we will create the sandwich with the main panel and lining panels and the mesh bottom of the bag. And so that'll be next week, and that finishes up the bag. That's really all that's left to do. Boxing bag corners of the bag bottom, and we're done. So yeah, it's gonna be a full one next week. This one is for the pockets and the handles, a little bit more labor intensive, but that's good. We'll take it nice and slow and do that in the video for tomorrow. And then Saturday is National Sew a Jelly Roll. And so Saturday from 3 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to do a jelly roll. I'm going to do the rail fence. So I'll do strip piecing, 3 2.5-inch strips. So if you have a jelly roll, cool. If you have your own 2.5-inch strips, awesome. Strip piece 3s, and then cut them into the same size block, and then you alternate the thing. So I'm going to do that this Saturday for National Sew a Jelly Roll Day. Again, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern. If you're available, come and join me. And then Sunday will be Sunday brunch, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern, where I will be doing more work on my Forest for the Trees pattern that Ingrid and I are working on, and we will on Tuesday night show how to add the set-in triangles to start piecing the rows together, because the rows are in a diagonal setup, so kind of everything on point. So yeah, busy week coming up. So I hope to see you all at any one or all of those things. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful Thursday. See you all tomorrow. Bye now.